Hey, welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to Zelda Speedruns, where tonight we have a losers bracket round 3 matchup for you in the Zelda 2 Randomizer Standard Tournament. We have jkoper versus Artea, joined on comms tonight by Night Shifter. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing very good tonight.
All right. With that, I will hand it over to you, and we will get this race started.
Alrighty then. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are in for a very, very good race here tonight. This is loser bracket, as I said, losers bracket round 3 of the Z2R tournament, which has had quite the ups and downs so far. And tonight we get to see the winner of this match between jkoper and Artea will be moving on to the losers bracket semifinals. This is going to be a very, very good match. Koper, of course, is a skilled runner across many randomizers, and Artea has been something of a new name that's come on very hot this tournament. And we should be underway shortly. And here we go. And looks like we have a bit of a trapped in mountainous west here. And and this palace up here is going to be either palace. This is P5, ladies and gentlemen. And Koper is diving right into P5. Oh, there's a town, but you can't quite get to it there on Artea's side. He's going to have to find a way. And Koper has up aid and has said that he just does not want anything to do with that P5 early, and I can't blame him. And Koper finds a cave, and it is Trophy Cave. Here we go. Koper getting by the gorilla, maybe. There we go. And just a magic container here in Trophy Cave. And wow, this is a very right to Mace Island. So the options are either to come here to Mace Island. Oh, this is really their only way forward right now. This was the only connector cave they had. Cooper has found the first item here on, and it's the boots. Oh no, that's going to open up a lot of the West now that they've got that. And both of them are really fighting it out here in Maze Island to scour out this second item, because honestly, we've just the boots and the magic container so far. Trying to find something that's going to help them speed up this seed would be very nice. And I think Artea, and it's just a magic container for the second item here on Maze Island. Oh wow! So you need the boots to make progress. So Artea is going to have to dig out these boots here on Maze Island. And we have either 3 or 6 here on Maze Island. And jkoper finding the bad news that it's just a magic container as the second item on Maze Island, so he's going to have to go explore somewhere else in the west if he wants to make progress. But with the boots, he's going to be able to do that. Hey there, Dynasty. And jkoper's now going to walk around and get to this town up here, which, may or not. And he gets into another cave, and here is Medicine Cave on jkoper's side, and hopefully an item, because they could use it. And Artea still not being able to find the boots out there is bad news for Artea, because it's the only way he's going to get anywhere. Come on, Artea, you gotta dig this a little harder. You gotta find those boots. And jkoper finds the any key in Medicine Cave. That will allow him to start diving dungeons, palaces if he so chooses. And just like that, into P5 he goes. And Artea did find his boots, which means he'll finally be able to start exploring more of this very, I'm going to say now, canyon-esque west. And Artea's going to show us which town this is up here. And we have... Oh, Thunder is trophy locked. So Rauru had our Ruto had our trophy, so... And Artea has found the bridge to Death Valley. I mean, the Death Mountain, and that is our other 3-6 there. And here is Magic Container Cave. Thunder is trophy locked. Oh, yes. Sorry, Irene. I misspoke. But interesting that Artea did not go and try and dig out the item in Magic Container Cave. We already seen Medicine Cave. And Koper is here digging out Death Mountain, which is an interesting play. And Artea has found the east and, no. Yes, the east, and that is, GP he has found, and here is Naburu. Oh no, this is still the west, okay. Okay, so GP is our last palace in the west, and Fairy is in Rauru. And Reflect is Medicine locked in Mito. Which means our... and Koper has found the east. And... And Koper did find the Buru. And I saw him pick up Shield, correct? And there's the medicine on the grass tile as Koper enters an item cave. And it's just a magic container in that cave. Ooh. So yes, medicine is for no, trophy is for medicine is for reflect. So still a key item that Artea picked up there. Wah wah, there's zeroing. And here is Dash and Saria. Which means spell, life, and spell, life, and jump are in the east. And just a magic container for Artea there, and that's 7 magic containers already. And jkoper is doing his best to get through this magic container cave. Yes, those Dairas are very mean. And we have the glove. Oh, that's big because Artea bailed out of there. So looking at everything we have so far, I would give the advantage right now to jkoper because he has not only the glove but the any key as well. Oh, but here's Artea about to coming back in here to try and get his glove. And will successfully do so. And Artea going to go into this P3, P6 here. Or maybe just grind on the Dark Nut right there. Not Dark Nut, Iron Knuckles, sorry. Wrong game! Yes, a very nice color, easy on the eyes there. We don't know that yet, Zero Wing. Unless there's still 3 towns in the east that we don't know what spells are. Ah, okay. I get ya. Oh, and this is the item cave here. Another cave Artea. And it's the flute. And that was our last item cave in the west. So it's either go to dungeons or go to the east. Or try and dig out Death Mountain. Yes, Patrick, dig out Death Mountain, find that hammer cave. So I'm going to assume that hammer hammer block cave we saw earlier is just another side of a connector. Yes, Artea needs to find that any key because that is going to be a huge thing when diving dungeons. And there's jkoper finding his medicine. Ooh, he's been doing that a lot this race, Zero. He's been going in, seeing caves, and then just not digging them out. And here's Artea. He's gonna go into this P3 or 6 here. And this is P6. So we have P5, 6, and GP all in the west, and P3 is on Maze Island. And that key, magical key is gonna start taking its toll here on Artea because he's gonna have to burn through that magic, and Fairy is not being a cheap cast at all. Yes, Artea, you don't have a key to get through there. And jkoper getting to find his flute. Yes, Irene, but the cost to do that right now on Magic 3 is very expensive. It's taking almost half his magic. Even with 7 magic containers. Artea needs to find Medicine Cave and get that magical key out of there. Clearly needs to upgrade to Magic 4. That may or may not be the answer. And here's Barba on Artea. This is going to be an attack 3 Barba, so this could be a while, ladies and gentlemen. Because Barba is usually the last boss you fight in the game before you go to the Great Palace, so he usually has a lot of health regardless. And usually by then you have at least twice the attack level of what Artea has. If not more. Really? I didn't know that. Artea has been doing very good. He's been slowly whittling Barba down here. Oh, the East last night for that race was just awful. Oh, and thankfully it's a red magic jar off bosses because he had no key to get through there. And he's going to continue on. He's close enough to that next level that, oh, nope, he's going to go back and place that crystal, place that gem, and he is. But once he gets his next level, he will move on. And curiously picking up attack 4 over magic 4 here. Especially with him needing that magic to get through locks. We're probably going to see jkoper get through this P6 a lot quicker. And oh, look at this, jkoper already to Barba, and Artea is up and out of P6. He is leaving the item behind. Oh, and here he goes. He has found Medicine Cave again, and he is going to get his magical key. Oh, we're still early on, Chibi. You haven't missed much. They have all managed to pick up the same amount of items. They are about to all have beaten the same boss, but the difference might be if jkoper continues to dig this 6 afterwards and comes up with something. Yep, it's the great trophy hunt for Thunder. And yeah, Artea's just gonna bail on P6. And he's going into Death Mountain. And yes, jkoper knows the way to East, which is... Oh, and Artea has found it as well. But jkoper is continuing this dig, so let's see what he comes up with. Koper picking up Magic 5 now. Ooh. And Fairy down to 48. Down to 48, though, but that's still a lot of magic. I mean, it's cheaper than it is on 3, but it is still not cheap. And it looks like we have a volcano east, with all this lava everywhere. And we have something hammerlocked here in the east, too. And Koper decided to bail on the Palace 6 item as well, so if that trophy's in P6, it's going to be there for a while. And Artea is going to not like the news of this cave he's in. It's just a magical magic jar. Not even... Oh, he decided not to deal with it. Okay. Oh, and Artea is coming back to P6. While Koper is making the play to the Valley of Death Palace. Yeah. A volcanic caldera. Yes, I have no clue what Artea is up to at the moment. And this is P1 with this really strange coloration. Is that like a dark purple, ladies and gentlemen? A maroon? Okay. Now let's see if Koper can find the item in here. It should be a quick dig because P1 usually, I stress usually, oh! And the dropper getting the better of Koper there. Oh, and again! And that's a game over. Well, that would have been game over if he hadn't upped nade. Aaron, is that your community room? Oh, that's a brutal one. And it looks like Artea is going to come join Koper here in P1. It's this, yep. And he's gotten through that part. But now into the room where he died last time because those droppers are dropping orange iron knuckles and it does it again! Oh, yep, there he is with the fairy. Welcome in, Animus. And Artea is going to make the play to P3. And this P1 is being a bit of a doozy. Being very un-P1-like. Oh, and that looks like it was just a loop. Oh, it was. And oh, straight up was just right to Horsehead. And Artea has already found Rebenak. Oh, but he takes a death as jkoper finishes off Horsehead. And Artea into round 2 versus Rebenak. Yes, always check your elevators, kids, because you never know. And a much cleaner Rebo fight off Artea there. As jkoper continues to push on to look for this item. Ooh, and this is a nasty combination of enemies on jkoper's side. But he keeps pushing forward. And the raft is in P1. Not sure that's a necessary thing at the moment. And jkoper has found the other item in here. Alternate path between Maze Island and DM? Okay. And jkoper finding P4. And just a heart piece in P3. I mean, a heart container in P3. So the trophy is still up for grabs. And Artea back into this P5. And we are having a lot of red palaces today. And what was that item there in 5? Just a heart container? Okay. And what did jkoper find in the second item cave there in the east? Oh, it was just a pass-through cave? Oh, okay. Oh, and here's Artea finding Guma, so... Ooh, and Guma hitting hard! As jkoper has found Karak, and he is done with Karak. But heading the other way. Heading back the way he came. Interesting. And this Goomba is a beefy boy on just 4 attack. Wherever Krista is, she will be very, very happy. And Artea taking... Oh! Those hits! This, and that's a game over. Goomba just proving too much for Artea there. He's given up on it and heading back. Oh, and jkoper just found a loop. But here comes Artea, now going to get into the Valley of Death in the southern eastern area. Only dungeon we have not yet found is P2. As jkoper keeps digging here in 4. And Artea back into P1. Or into P1. And it's looking like the item is past the boss room here, so... And another thing that's starting to play into Artea's favor right now is he's found a couple of these heart containers and is got a little bit of extra life to work with. Jkoper is still on his base of 4 containers, and that's slowly starting to become a bit of a issue. And there's Artea finding Horsehead. Yes, Artea is stubbornly staying on life 3 indeed, whereas jkoper's already up to life 6. And jkoper's found Darunia, and that's just life. So the child is not needed today. And did Artea end up seeing the raft there? Because it was a little bit deeper in. And Artea now up to 5, 4, and 3, but yeah, he's gonna he went back, placed the gem so he can just grab the item and up A out of here. And that's finally a heart container for jkoper, which will really help. Exactly, Simon. I would take a jkoper's line over Artea's line right now, anytime. And here's old Kasuto. With jump. Which means spell is in New Kasuto. And then speak of the child, and there it is. And we have a 3-eyed rock, and that's the candle on the desert tile. And that's our P2 behind 3-eyed rock. And I take it jkoper has decided to dive into our very blue P2? Yes. And Artea is seeming to not know where he wants to go in this P4. Oh, and the loops abound here in P2. Which way is which? And finally, life 4 for Artea. And he hears Karak for him, which will be his 4th gem. So he does have a slight palace lead. But even though he does, this still feels like a very, very close race. And it's just a magic container in P2. And we are getting down to it, ladies and gentlemen. We are down to only 7 more spots where this trophy could be. The items in P4 and P6. Hammer Cave and Spectacle Rock. 1 more item cave in the east, and then New Kasuto Old Woman and Nukusudo Tower. So this could be big. And yes, JD, the Thunder is trophy locked. But jkoper was here in P4 and he did not find the item. He up and ate out. So if Artea can dig this item out, and if it's the trophy, that will be huge. But if it isn't, this is really going to... Yeah, I switched up my words there. Just a tiny bit. jkoper really having to go a ways to find Helmet Head here in 2. And here's the item in 4. Oh, and Artea dies. Is he have another life? Yes, oh yes he does. Okay, and he's gonna ferry through, and it's just a cross in P4. Oh. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, they both bailed on the item in P6. So if they have to go back in P6 for this trophy, they have a long... This could be a very, very long sea, because I doubt either of them is going back to P6 before they last location this trophy. jkoper just trying to grind up that last little bit. Get his magic 6. Then get his attack 5 off of the gem placement. It wouldn't be so much of a grind a shame if he was further away, but with him being so close, it wasn't that bad. And oh, here's another thing, ladies and gentlemen. If the trophy is in one of the 2 Nukusudo places, we're gonna have to find that hammer. Nukusudo is behind its normal hammer block spot. Oh, and that's just a heart container in the other item cave in the east. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're down to now 6 spots. The item in P6. The 2 Nukusudos. And no, we're down to 5. Hammer Cave, Spec Rock, P6, the Old Woman in Nukusudo, and Spell Tower. This is this is getting very interesting because we could have quite a few locks in place here. And Coper's going to be... Wait a minute, is this the item room in 5? Yeah, this is the item room in 5. It's... And not going to be that what Coper wants to see, for sure. I mean, he'll take it, but... With that trophy still outstanding... Every item found that's not the trophy is just another dig that they're going to have to keep making. But this Guma is, even on attack 5, is still putting up a fight. Coper going to the jump strats. Good move. Pogoing off of Guma there, but gets a bop. Oh, you're so close, Coper. Come on. There we go. Coper actually takes down Guma. And Artea finding out the bad news that just a magic container there in 2. And now I have a feeling Coper's going to go to Maze Island and try and get and clear P3. Gonna gamble that maybe the trophy's there, but he's just gonna find his last heart container, and oh boy, he's gonna have all 6 palaces cleared, but without that thunder, no way to beat Great Palace. Because the Thunderbird is doing its gatekeeping duties extra hard this time. And this looks... Oh yes, this is Coper back into P6, actually. He's making the dive. This might be the play. And Coper is already... I just noticed Coper is already up to Magic 7. With 576 actually, he should be able to cruise the rest of the way. And Artea is closing in on Helmet Head here. Well, Artea's going to have the same problem, JDS. They were both in 6 very early, both were able to take care of their Barba fights, but neither could find the item. And it looks like Koper's bailing out of P6 yet again. Oh wow, and that helmet head didn't even lose his last helmet. And Koper is now making the play to Death Mountain. And runners are now tied up at 5 gems placed apiece. Koper just needs to do P3 and Artea's got to get back to P5. Yes, Patrick, that is correct. Koper does not know the items in 3, 4, or 6 or Hammer Cave, while Artea does have... Oh, Artea's going to check the raft. And find the other side of Death Mountain. As they high five. Wow, as our runners high five. Oh, and here's Koper going into that P3. He's going to be disappointed when he finds that item. But that will be his 6th and final gem. So all he has to do is locate the trophy then. But where it is, we still don't know. A vanilla hammer required to get spell in New Kasuto to open the spell tower to get the trophy. That's what we need. And a little late on this, but welcome to the 1 hour time frame of our race. And here's Rebanak for Koper. And Artea's found Hammer Cave. This could be a big one for him. And Koper has placed his final gem. He has all 6 placed, but he has still got to find the trophy. And the answer is not here in P3, unfortunately. And Artea closing in the item here in Hammer Cave. It's the trophy! The trophy's in Death Mountain! Artea is now in the lead! Yes, a no hammer required seed, a no New Kasuto required seed. And here goes Artea in the P5. He knows where Guma is. He just has to get in there and beat him, and then he is off to Great Palace. As Koper continues to dig P3, looking for a trophy that's not there. And he gets the bad news. It's just the heart. And he leaves. Oh, how quickly does he find Maze Island? I mean, the Hammer Cave. This could be close, ladies and gentlemen. Koper desperately looking for Hammer Cave. Artea so close. He's got Guma down. He's going to take his level. He's going to up A. He's going to get to Rudo. And then it is P. And then it is him. What? Where is he going? Artea, no! Just finish the dungeon! Oh, Artea, no! Oh, this grinding is gonna cost him! This grinding could very much cost him. Because once Koper finds that trophy, all he has to do is up A and get to Rudo. Oh, Artea, no! And Koper's in trophy. No, Koper's just going to pass through here. Oh. This is so bad, ladies and gentlemen. Both. Oh. Oh. Artea just. Oh. This hurts. Finally, he gets the level up he's been after, but oh, he could have. And Koper's found Hammer Cave as Artea places his last crystal. Oh, this is going to be so close. Who gets the up and A first? Artea is going to be is making his way to Ruto. But Koper will be making his way there here shortly as well. And there's the trophy for Koper just as Artea is entering Ruto. This is going to be so close. Ladies and gentlemen, GP has the chance to once again be our great equalizer. Yes, it is anyone's game now, indeed, Animus. This is going to come down right to execution. Oh no, Koper doesn't remember where Rudo is! Oh no! Koper's forgot where Rudo is! Koper still has to pick up Thunder, Oh no, not like this, Koper! Not like this! He's gonna get to G. Oh! When is he gonna realize he didn't pick up Thunder? Oh no! Oh no! Ladies and gentlemen, not like this. Oh no, Oh, he never saw Rudo? Oh no. Oh no. And at 109:38, Artea is in the Great Palace. This garish color. Oh, Koper, not like this. You hate to see it, ladies and gentlemen. You hate to see it. Oh yeah, if this was some 3D glasses, yeah, this would probably look so interesting. Oh, and there's a key lock in GP. Oh man. Oh, and you can see the look of disgust on Coper's face. Oh. And Coper's gotta know that this has got him behind at this point. Yes, the time that was lost on Artea grinding was given right back with Coper losing Rudo. Oh, it feels bad, man. You never want to see a race decided by something like that. But, as I say this, Artea is yet to find the way to Thunderbird. And there has been many turns, and at 1:12:28, Coper enters GP. A solid 3 minutes behind Artea. And we have the waffle and syrup room. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to come... Even though Coper was second in, GP can be GP. So let's see what plays out. Now let's see if Coper goes right here, because Artea did not, but nope, he is going to go down the same way Artea did. So far, no divergence in travel yet. Oh, and this is a brutal second waffle and syrup room here. Can't blame Coper to wanting to kill that one chicken that get him off his back as he's trying to move forward. And he's... Oh, Artea is slowly picking up experience here. Oh, and that was a game over for Artea. This GP is being not kind to our runners. Yes, this is not kind to the runners. Great for our fans. Yes, Irene. I'm thinking of Krista right now and how much she would have loved to have been on this one. It shouldn't be Trails, but there's a lot of twists and turns. Trails is unimpressed. Alright. Artea going... Continuing to go right now. And why are you going after that fairy? Artea? You didn't even need it before... Oh, and it's gone now because of the King Bot! Trails Artea has, he had a 3-minute lead coming into GP over jkoper. Because jkoper forgot where Rudo was, and he had to do the trophy turn-in. Yeah, it's anyone's game at this point. Because I know Artea went down here, but I didn't think he went through here. Oh, and Artea just finding a dead end. Yeah, that grind before Gem 6 was just, I understand what he wanted to do, but it was just not worth it. And with that not being the right way, jkoper is actually going the right way, ladies and gentlemen. And if this is the case... Oh, and jkoper up A's! Little does jkoper... Oh, is a dead end? Okay. So, we still don't know the way to Thunderbird, ladies and gentlemen. Great Palace is pulling out all its stops here for us tonight. King Bot. Oh, gets another life. King Bot has been on the rampage here tonight. Artea getting some serious elevation off that King Bot. And Artea has found Thunderbird. And jkoper deciding that he doesn't want to go that way, which is the right call. Oh, but he's going to go back. That's a dead end the way jkoper's going. And there's Thunderbird down with no damage taken. And more than likely, this is going to be Darklink right after. No! There is still some rooms after. Up, there it is. There's Darklink. If the Maxima, if the flags are set where Thunderbird is not required, yes, he can. And this will be Artea taking down Darklink. In an official time of 1 hour, 22 minutes, and 14 seconds, and not too long after, jkoper indeed did forfeit. So Artea is going to be moving on to the semifinals of the losers bracket. That was a very, very brutal GP. Yeah, I can't blame jkoper for forfeiting there after that either. That was just rough. But GG's to both runners. They put on a very good, very entertaining, very close race. It was just, in the end, Artea managed to find the right way through GP. And honestly, I don't know if jkoper forgetting about where Rudo was made any difference. Because it could have, it couldn't have. I'm not sure on that. We should be getting Artea in here shortly for an interview, and still waiting to hear word from jkoper on whether or not he wants to. And we welcome both our runners into the announce booth. GG to both of you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Initial thoughts on that seat there, gentlemen?
Not fit for most viewing audiences.
Yeah, that was a pretty nasty West.
Yeah, that was a pretty nasty start, period.
Yeah, you guys were hemmed in, had to get the boots out of Maze Island, then to make any progression forward, really.
Yeah, and then you had to go through VOD.
Death Mountain to get to the east. It was.
Well, the Death Mountain part wasn't too bad because the door was right next to the bridge, but after that you had to go west through VOD basically to
Yeah.
find much of anything.
Yeah, it was. Both areas were very difficult to trek through tonight. But
I went for jkoper. I had a lot of trouble at the start.
My start was pretty good. I'm guessing I got the boots first.
yes, you got a lot of the items early on first.
Yeah. I missed the cave in the west, the P-Bag cave, and I'm guessing it had the hammer, but I'm not positive.
No, it did not. We never found the hammer.
Well, that's weird. I don't know if it was in one of the palaces. I probably spent too much time in the palaces, and
the only item we did not know out of a palace was P6.
Yeah, I think it had to be in there then.
Yeah.
I don't know where. I also did a really bad job finding Hammer Cave, and yeah, I had a couple problems remembering exactly what was going on the overworld.
Yeah, it looked like you kind of forgot where Rudo was there.
Right. But I don't know.
Artea entered GP about 3 minutes ahead of you, and you were both. That GP had you both turned around for quite a while.
Yeah, I have no idea the right way to go, so I don't see any value in figuring it out. Not really.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, I found a bunch of dead ends in there. It was just a very, very annoying GP.
Yeah, it seemed like it was just like dead end after dead end until you finally managed to find the right way there, Artea.
Yeah, well, after that game over, I was so many rooms in, so many dead ends on the right side. I just started going left and eventually found T-Bird.
Yeah, that would have probably been my next move too. I had just found the dead end at the start after initially finding the two drop room dead ends. Or no, there were three drop room dead ends really. Two going to the left and then one going to the right. But yeah. Other than that, getting lost a few times, and I wasn't entirely sure which items I all had. I went back into 6, and I didn't have the item out of 6, so that was okay. That was an okay decision. Yeah. I wasn't even sure which palace it was, to be honest, though.
And you lucked out in giving up on P4 because that was the cross.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I felt like I spent enough time in there too, I guess. So, yeah, I guess didn't need that.
I would guess my muck up in P5 probably compensated for a lot of that.
Yeah, your initial struggle with Guma there in P5 kind of set you back early.
Yeah, I was just playing really badly starting out.
And then we were very confused and we were very distraught when we were watching you grind out that last little bit for that level up after your final palace because Cobra had finished all his palaces and was just looking for the trophy. And he was in Trophy Cave as you were grinding out that last bit for your last bits of level up.
Yeah, but walking into GP with 733 is not a good plan.
This is true.
Oh, wow. So, what'd you finish at then?
775.
Oh, that's a lot of levels after the last one there.
Yeah, attack 8 was in the mid 8,000s.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't. I gave up on focusing on attack early, and I had weird levels. I think
576, and
yeah, magic
that
was
wasn't
cheaper than life, so it was weird. But
yeah, but that was not a bad set to have. It was doing you very well.
yeah, I don't blame the levels for losing for sure.
I mean, we kind of had to go for wonky levels with Fairy being stupidly expensive.
Yeah,
but it very like the magic key was pretty free at the start, so it wasn't like you had to cast Fairy a bunch.
No.
Yeah, Coper found the magic key a lot earlier than Artea did.
Yeah, by the time I found the magic key, I'd already pumped a couple of magic levels. Regretted it, but it was a bit too late for that.
Oh, and what was the spell in Saria? I never got that either. Was it Dash? I guess.
Yes,
Yeah, it was
yes. Dash was in Saria.
Right.
And the spell was in Nukasudo, but with not needing the hammer, Nukasudo was useless.
Right. That's a funny place for that spell, I guess.
Convenient, but funny.
Yeah. All right. Well, I guess this is one less thing for me to worry about.
What you up to next there, Coper?
Well, I got DWR last chance play-in race Sunday evening. And then I don't know, there's various Z1R things and whatever for SG Live.
Okay.
Yeah, but tonight gotta get ready for the Cross Keys tournament race in an hour and a half.
All right. Well, good luck with that, sir.
Well, it's not me. I'm just
okay.
Just gonna help out. All right.
All right. But
yeah.
still.
But yeah, good luck in the future, Artea, and thanks for stepping up to do the restream and comms, guys.
No problem, Cooper, and congratulations on a very good run through this tournament. Sad that this is going to be the end for you, but I'm sure we'll see you back next year even stronger.
Yeah, thanks.
Thanks to you, Cooper. Best of luck in your other tourneys.
Thank you.
And as for you, Artea, you are now on to the Losers Bracket semifinal, where you will be matching up against Animus United.
I don't know how that's going to turn out. We'll just
that's going to be That's going to be a very entertaining match between you two, and then the winner of that upcoming match will have to be waiting on the loser of Chroma versus Level. And that is not going to be easy either.
I mean, I don't know what's gonna happen. I practically tied Chroma in my first loss. So.
Yes, I was there on that call of that one. That was intense. I'm sure you wouldn't mind getting a rematch chance against him to try and see if you can't get the better of him.
I'm sure I wouldn't be alone. No, I mean we'll see what happens. I already got way.
We're down to the final four now. So it's going to be very interesting to see who comes out of this, because honestly, any one of you four remaining runners could win this tournament.
I mean, I got much further than I was expecting, so I'm just happy to be here. We'll see what happens next.
Yes, we will. And anything else?
That's pretty much it. Just thanks to you guys for putting this together.
Yeah, GG for both of the runners. Excuse me, I'm tired. It's late. So thanks for both runner. They did an amazing job. GG. Thanks for Night Shifter for being the commentary.
You're welcome.
And thanks to Patrick, who was the tracker today. So thank you everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I will stop this stream here. I don't think I will raid. It's pretty late. So, any final comment?
Just that was an extremely great race from both racers, and good luck in the upcoming matches, Artea.
Yeah, that was pretty close.
It's a recurring theme. Thank you very much.
So thank you everyone, and see you next time.
Have a good night, everybody.
Goodbye, good night.